Hello, my name is Mohammed Kokan. I'm a librarian here at Tarleton University, and today I'm going to be talking about the topic about cleaning. It is part of our Adulting 101 series on taking care of yourself and living a better life while being a student here at Tarleton University. So, cleaning made simple, I'm going to be covering this topic, and we're going to be doing some tips and tricks for dorms and apartment living. So, starting on, cleaning is going to be very important to have. It's going to lead to a better, healthy lifestyle. You're going to have a reduced amount of stress, and you're also going to have a more welcoming space. No one really wants to have to deal with friends, family visiting you in a place that's an absolute pigsty, which is why cleaning can be much more helpful for you when on your studies here at university. Cleaning spaces will also help you have a better focus on your academic work. It provide welcoming spaces for social activities, for inviting friends over, studying, collaboration, and you'll also reduce some health concerns. But other than that, there are four main principles for cleaning. They're mostly about the time, temperature, mechanical, and the chemical. This is part of the factors that all work together in order to be more effective cleaning. A higher temperature usually results in more effective cleaning. Take, for example, using hot water versus cold water for your laundry. Rather mechanical, that's more of the amount of effort and scrubbing that you put into cleaning, vacuums, or using a scrubby brush for metal pans. There's lots of ways that you can approach this, but in total, all these factors work together and balance them out on the amount of time that you need in order to do any cleaning activities. And other things to also consider is that you need to get supplies. You can either make them at home. There are lots of different recipes online. I'm going to provide a couple on my stack here, and there's also going to be some more downloadables in our Adulting 101 lib guide for this. But in general, you'll need to purchase what you need, especially in apartments and dorms. You generally only need the smallest bottles. That will last you a really long time already with just that small concentrate bottles. In addition, Windex for mirrors, you have Tilex for kitchens and bathrooms, Dawn dish soap. There's all sorts of household solutions, but you can also make your own supplies as well. There's no real wrong way to approach this as long as you're willing to put in the effort to do so. Cleaning essentials for mechanicals, you want to have wipes and rags on hands. It will help you pick up dust, dirt very quick. You can make the rags wet. You can put cleaning solutions in them and wipe down surfaces. Other things you want to do is have in your apartment are brooms, mops, dustpans. You want to be able to quickly address floor concerns. You don't want to trip and fall. And in general, if you tend to walk around barefoot at home, it's nice to step on clean floors and carpets and not weird sandy particles and sandburrs. Another really useful tool is a vacuum. Now they don't have to be very big. They can also get some small portable ones. They make ones that are handheld sizes, and you can suck up, and they'll be perfect for, again, apartment and dorm life. Be able to clean up the spills of Cheerios and candy very quickly. And another thing to get, you want to have sponges, or rather scrubbers. This is what you're going to be using in bathrooms and sinks and counters and dishes. This will help you wipe down and therefore repeatable uses, rather than throw away paper towels or rags that you would throw into the basket for cleaning. After mechanical, we have more of the chemical stuff. So here, like I said earlier, I have some recipes. Generally, they're very easy to make. They're rather cheap too. If you can buy white vinegar in bulk in those big containers, you can then mix it with some water. You can add dish soap to them, and that will be a basic all-purpose cleaner. If you add some essential oils of a smell that you like, you only really need to add maybe 5 drops at most. If you use mint smells, you need to use less because they are very, very strong. But otherwise, you can make easy carpet deodorizers. You just need baking soda and, again, some essential oils. Microwave cleaning is very quick to create. All you need is a 1-to-1 solution of white vinegar and water, and you just microwave that for maybe about 3 to 5 minutes and then wipe it down. It's a very easy way to clean your microwave and get rid of that gunk that might have built up over a couple of months' use. And glass cleaner, again, the only change in the recipe is really just some rubbing alcohol, and that makes it dry and become streak-free. Again, all very simple recipes. You can all bake them at home. Now, I do have to stress, it is very important that you do not mix brands or chemicals together. You don't want to mix, for example, bleach and ammonia, because they will form toxic fumes. You will accidentally sort of defumigate yourself. You'll be chased out of your own house after mixing these chemicals, so please do not mix brands or chemicals. It is a very bad idea. As to the time aspect of cleaning, you need to consider when you're going to be doing these activities. You're going to have to consider a rotation of chores, so to speak. There are weekly tasks that you can do, like let's say on Monday I'm going to wipe down all the counter, all the surfaces in the kitchen. Tuesday, that'll be all bathroom surfaces, toilets. Otherwise, you also want to consider the stuff that you can only do maybe once every other week or once a month. That tends to be like inside the fridge, that tends to be the shower or the tub. These are activities that you wouldn't typically think to clean as often because you tend to be using them the most. But there are also some other things that people tend to forget. So sometimes light switches, doorknobs, surfaces that you touch on a daily but don't really think about as dirty per se. That might be under your bed. That could be the couch cushions that you sit on the daily. All of them also require to be cleaned. You can vacuum them or clean them as needed. Microwaves are often something that's very much forgotten in some places. So to make your lifestyles in the dorms and apartments much more healthier, just make sure you clean it up once in a while. Lastly, we're going to wrap it up, is consider that cleaning is an easy thing you can do. It'll have better health outcomes for you all. It'll reduce the stress and cognitive load. A less busy workspace that you're in will help you study on your homework more. It'll help you be able to pay attention to your professors in class online. It gives you thinking space. If you want a clean place, it will help you study better. And if things ever become overwhelming, ask for help. If you're in dorms, you're going to have a dorm room member who will be able to help you. You have an RA who can provide assistance. Often they'll even speak up to you about concerns. Don't be afraid to ask for help. There's always someone there to help near you. And finally, things that I like to do personally, I like to track what I'm cleaning. So I use my calendar app on my phone, but here are some apps that are also recommended on the internet. You have To-Do List. It has the ability to track and create tasks on demand and split it up with people. AnyList will help you generate lists very quickly and you can share that. And Sweetbeat helps you specifically arrange chore lists and share it with a family group, or rather a friend group. It'll help everyone be accountable because you can each see who has done what. These are all free apps. You can make an account. They're available on the Apple Store, Google Store. So there is no real issues with using them in terms of devices. As long as you have a smartphone, you'll be able to use it. Other than that, that is all I have for you today. My name is Mohammed. I'm a librarian here, and if you ever need any more help with cleaning, feel free to check out our Adulting 101 LibGuide.
Hi, my name is Tanya Dobson. I'm the business administrator here at the library, and I'm going to show y'all some tips and tricks on small living spaces in your dorms or apartments. First off, I'm a mom, so I've taught these things to my kids, and so I'm just trying to pass on some tips to you guys to try to help out. First off, I know keeping cords is crazy, and this is super easy. Everything, let me step back. Everything I bought is available at the Dollar Tree or at Walmart, so it's super cheap, super easy. So for the cables, you just take binder clips, little black binder clips, and you can just put the cables through there, and it just keeps it straight. And then the next one is, I know Walmart bags are really useful to reuse, and you can get them all over the place, but you can take a Clorox container and just wipe it out after you've used it, and I've just put some printed paper on the outside, and you just can stuff all your bags in there, and it keeps it really handy. I actually keep this in my car, so this actually came out of my car. Another one for the bathroom is I got this for like $1.50 at Walmart. For makeup in the bathroom, you can put your makeup. I've got my flat iron in here, keeps everything in one spot and easy, and you can just stick it in your drawer, and you don't have to worry about digging through everything all the time. The next one is easy storage. I know in dorm rooms you don't have a lot of space to store blankets and things, so you can just get a basket and roll up your blankets and just stick them in there. And then you can even buy a shorter one, stick under your bed, stick at the foot of your bed, and that way they're easy access. Okay, so the next one I have to show you is, these are super cheap. I got it for like $8 at Walmart. They're designed for shoes, but you can put it on the back of your pantry door, closet door, whatever, and you can put, I have snacks in here, but you can use it in a kitchen to put utensils, you can put cups, whatever, and it's really handy, and you can just shut the door and it's out of the way. Okay, so the next tip is for your closet. And I know that some closets are super, super small. You can take hangers, and this is super cheap. You just take the Coke tabs off of your sodas, and you can link your hangers, and then so you'll have 3 things hanging in one spot. So that's quick and easy, super cheap. The next one, you can take shower hooks and put them on a hanger, and you can put scarves, you can put tank tops, camisoles, you can also put baseball caps. You can just stick them on there, and then you can get lots and lots and lots of stuff in a small
space. Another one is you can get hooks. You can get S-hooks, or these are just decorative shower hooks, and put baskets, and then that's just an added space for your closet. So the next space is underneath your sink. You can get, these are just tension rods. Got it for $1.30 at Walmart. You just stick it underneath your sink, and you can hang any kind of cleaning bottles, spray bottles. And then I took another basket like was in the closet, and it just gives you added space to put sponges or rags or anything like that. So my last storage tip, you can get command hooks in these little baskets at Dollar Tree, and just stick them on there, and then you have added space in your pantry or cabinets, and you can just shut the cabinet door, and it's out of the way.
So here we got some microwave recipes, just different simple little recipes that you can use to cook in your dorm whenever you don't feel like going out or you don't have the money to go out. Here's some options that we've got. So the first one is omelet in a mug. This can be as complicated or as simple as you want it to be. So for example, in this recipe, they've got a teaspoon of salted butter, a teaspoon of shallots, 2 eggs, a tablespoon of parsley, a tablespoon of sweet red pointed pepper, 1 tablespoon of chives, and 1 tablespoon of cheddar cheese grated. You don't have to get that fancy. You can literally just do some butter, a couple of eggs, and some cheese if you want. The steps for it are you put the butter and chopped shallot into a microwave mug, cook for 30 seconds, take it out, stir, let the mug cool a little bit, swish the butter and shallot out. Again, you don't have to get that fancy. Just melt the butter. In a bowl or jug, you can beat your eggs up with a fork, add any of your extra toppings that you've got, throw it back in the microwave, and cook it for 20 seconds. Next, you'll open the microwave, stir the egg, and cook it for another 20 seconds and stir again. Keep doing this until the egg has set. From there, you can remove it from the microwave and just let it stand for a minute. Basically, if it's not cooked enough for you, you put it back in. It's just that simple. So you can make it as complicated, as easy as you need it to do. Basically, it's just some eggs and some cheese in a mug. Now, this one, again, it's pretty fancy sounding, but it is a really simple recipe. So it says a package of 8.5 ounces ready to serve whole grain brown wild rice medley, a 1/4 cup of Greek vinaigrette, a half a medium ripe avocado peeled and sliced, 3/4 cup cherry tomatoes, a 1/4 cup of feta cheese, a 1/4 cup of Greek olives sliced, and then some parsley, which is optional. Basically, you're going to combine all of this. You're going to combine the rice and the vinaigrette, cook it in the microwave for about 2 minutes, divide it between the 2 bowls, and then top it with everything else. It literally is going to take you less than 2 minutes to get this whole thing done, or less than 5 minutes. And then my personal favorite, the brownie in a mug. I have used this recipe before. It's very simple, very easy, and they make them now to where you don't have to really follow a recipe. You can just get a prepackaged brownie mix from I think Walmart, H-E-B, pretty much any grocery store you go to is going to have a box mixed of this brownie mix, but you can make it yourself. So 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 3 to 4 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder based on your preference, 3 tablespoons of dark brown sugar, a pinch of salt, 6 tablespoons of milk, 2 tablespoons of some kind of flavorless oil. It can be vegetable, canola, coconut, whatever you prefer. Half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a tablespoon of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And you can make a milk chocolate, white chocolate, whatever you prefer on your sweetness level. The instructions are in a medium microwavable mug, about a cup in measurement. Mix together the flour, the cocoa powder, the brown sugar, and the salt. Once the dry ingredients are mixed, you will add milk, oil, and vanilla extract and mix them together to form your batter. You'll add your chocolate chips. You can set them on top. You can mix them in, whichever you prefer. Microwave for 1:40 to 1:50, or until it's risen and the batter doesn't look wet. Basically, you're going to make the timing match according to whatever your microwave wattage is. Then you'll serve it warm with vanilla ice cream or by itself. It's really that simple. But again, they make mixed microwave recipes that you can use for anything. You just have to know where to look, and you can go and ask somebody up at the front desk, and I'm sure they'll be willing to walk you through, or ask a cashier, and they'll walk you through it. Here I've got provided some microwavable cookware. These are different things that you can use to basically acquire different results. So for example, if you are a huge popcorn nut and you really, really like popcorn, but you don't like the bag stuff, they do sell kernels by themselves. So they have this little bowl that you can use, and it'll pop the popcorn for you pretty quickly and fairly easily. We've also got QR codes, so that way you can go and access them online. We've also got this microwave bacon dish on Amazon. It's a little hang rack thing that you can just microwave your bacon fairly quickly. This microwave egg cooker, when I was a barista, this is what we used to make bagel sandwiches. Was we popped an egg in there, microwaved it, and then threw it on the bagel with some cream cheese. It's that easy. And then this rapid ramen cooker fed me many a times when I was a kid and when I was in college. You throw a little packet of ramen in it and then fill it with chicken broth, water, beef broth, whatever you prefer, and then throw it in the microwave for a minute. And in a minute, you just mix a little bit of the packet in there. You're going to have fresh ramen for yourself. Yeah, that's all I got.